Oh my goodness. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. No matter when you may be catching this particular broadcast, I hope that you guys are having an amazing morning. I'm super excited about today's message. So, as you see, I couldn't even sit down to give you this message this morning because I knew it was going to be fire. That part, I knew that it was going to be fire. And so with that being said, I'm super excited to be bringing you this day five of the broken compass. And so we've been talking about this broken compass last week. If you did not catch us live last week, that's okay. You can go over to the YouTube channel and definitely check out some of the replays from the messages from last week. Definitely go check them out because it'll bring you up to speed. But today, I don't know if you saw the title, but today is all about the broken compass, purpose and potential. And I was kind of going back and forth with if I was going to split this up or not, if I was going to go ahead and just do one over the other, or if I was going to do them both together. And I decided to do them both together because of the way that I wanted them to flow together. So I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys have your pens and papers ready. I have my notes. I'm excited, like super, like ready to like run, roll, let it go, let it flow. Yeah, no bars. Don't judge my lifestyle, y'all. Good morning. I told you I'm hype. I am so hyper this morning. So first of all, we all know what a compass is, I would hope. But these millennials and Generation Zs, they may not exactly know what a compass is. So I'll go and let you guys know. A compass is this little round thing that has north, south, east, and west on it. It can give you directions. No, it doesn't. It doesn't connect to a computer. It connects to the earth and all of that wonderful magnetization and everything. That's a whole other segment. But I need you to understand that the purpose of a compass, and these two words fit it perfectly. The purpose of a compass is for navigation and orientation. The purpose of a compass is for navigation. So to get you to a destination, y'all better catch this, to get you to a destination or to tell you where you are. Come on. The compass is to get you to a destination or to tell you where you are. And it's so interesting because we've been talking about this broken compass, and here it is. We are in the beginning of the year, and people are attempting to do some amazing things and go to great places, and they have a broken compass. And so we talked about that last week as why, that can be so dangerous for us as entrepreneurs. It can be dangerous for us as women. It can be dangerous for us because guess what? It's broken. It's broken. It's broken in a time where we need it most to work. We don't need it to be broken. We need it to be working, correct? I don't know about y'all, but I need my compass to work. I don't know about you, but with the things that I put in my vision for 2020, I need my compass to work. I can't have my compass not working. Okay? So that leads us to today, purpose and potential. And so having the compass allows you to have purpose and potential. And so when I think about good morning, hey Karen. When I think about that purpose and potential, I think about literally going beyond sometimes even what I can think of. I got some fire notes. So when I think of purpose, the purpose of the compass is for navigation and orientation. Somebody caught that? The purpose of the compass is for navigation and orientation. But the potential of the compass is to save lives. Because people have used compass to save lives, right? The purpose of a compass, the potential of a compass is to reunite people. Y'all better catch it. I hope y'all ready. The potential of a compass is to discover new places. The potential of a compass is to discover new places. And the potential of a compass is to create memories. So we're going to go through why those are so significant for you in this year. Because we've been saying those are the things we wanted to do. We have the compass, and the compass lets us know in the direction that we're going, and it knows where we are, our orientation and navigation. That's the purpose of the compass. That's the purpose of it. The purpose of you is to go, you're going somewhere, you have a destination, and you need to know where you are. You need to be cognizant of where you are right now. You need to be cognizant of what you are doing in the moment. See, we get so focused on where we're going in the destination that we forget about being cognizant of where we are. Okay. I don't know if y'all was really ready this morning. I don't know if you was really, I don't know if you told a few people to come on in because they gonna get this business. Good morning, Michael. I don't know if you told a few people to come in the room or not this morning, but they gonna need this because literally the purpose is where I am and movement. See, navigation can't happen if I'm standing still. I know a destination, but I have to be moving to the destination in order for the compass to be of any purpose to me. You need to be moving to your destination, moving towards that point where God told you. Because, see, guess what? We know that even Abraham had a destination that he did not know. Y'all better, I hope y'all caught that. I hope you caught that. I hope you caught that. So you have to understand that I may not always know the exact destination, but I know what direction I am headed in. And so navigation is movement. So in this season, there should be no point where you are stagnant, where you are standing still and not moving unless you've been told to stay still. So that means I need to be forever moving until I'm told to stop. This is the thing, is that so many of us come into this with a mindset that I'm going to stop and then I'll get moving at some time. That's not what this is. I hope y'all get it. That is not what this is. This is not, I stop now, I stand still, and then at some point I'm going to move. No, get up, move. The purpose of a compass is for navigation and orientation. It shows you where you are and it shows you what direction to move into. And so as we're moving into this new direction, this is what we need the compass for. This is why we needed to understand why a compass was broken and why we needed to fix it and how to fix it. Remember, we talked about that. Listen, we got to acknowledge that the compass was broken. We got to determine how to fix it. If I can fix it on my own, or do I need somebody else to fix it for me? Because guess what? Too many times we try to fix it on our own and it wasn't meant for us to fix. It wasn't meant for us to fix. So we're talking about purpose and potential. That is what I want you to understand. Now, when I said the purpose, many of you get stuck in the purpose. And we get stuck in the purpose because the people around us get stuck in the purpose. They get stuck in some of the things that they can see. Woo! Because they can't understand the things they can't see. I don't know if y'all, I don't know if you understood what I just said. So I'm going to break it down for you. Some people get stuck in what they can see, in the purpose, And that's why so many people are going and asking, can you help me find my purpose? Can you help me find what I'm supposed to look like? Can you help me find what I'm supposed to sound like? How I'm supposed to be on? Can you help me find my purpose? But the reality is that it's purpose and potential that comes with this journey. It's not just purpose. And so the purpose of the compass is for orientation and navigation, but the potential can save lives. The potential of what it is that you have on the inside of you can save lives. I don't know if y'all was ready for that. I told y'all I couldn't even attempt to sit down and try to give this message this morning, because you see where I'm at, right? You see I ain't stopped moving because I need you to have this understanding. There is purpose and potential on the inside of you, not just purpose. And so many of us focus just on the purpose that we forget that there's potential. And the potential God sowed in us before we were born. He had the purpose for us, but he had the potential because he knew the people that you were going to connect with. He knew the people that you were going to talk to. He knew the opportunities that were going to come up. And so he had a purpose and he had potential. And the potential goes so much further than what the purpose could ever go. The purpose of the compass is for orientation and navigation. The potential can save lives. Y'all do you realize that it's bigger than you? Come on. Do you realize that it's bigger than you? It's bigger than what you thought it was. It's bigger than what you could have ever done with your own two hands. It's bigger than what you could have ever dreamed of. And so he allowed you to dream so that way you would stop getting so stuck on just the purpose and realize the potential. Ooh, I need you guys. I need you guys to have this understanding this morning. I need y'all to have this understanding this morning. It's so much bigger than just the purpose. And we get so stuck on just the purpose. We get so stuck on the purpose that literally we stop looking for potential. How about this? We get so stuck on the purpose that we look for potential in other people, but won't look for potential in ourselves. We get so stuck on the purpose that we will look for potential in someone else, but we won't look for potential within ourselves. We won't look for the potential within what we write down. We won't look for the potential in our dreams. We won't look for the potential in the works of our hands. We won't look for the potential in our words. We won't look for the potential. But I'm gonna tell you what makes the difference. What makes the difference is when the compass is in the hands of the right person that sees the potential. I'm telling y'all right now, those of you who are in the World Voice League, I see the potential in you. And so there's a reason why you're connected. There's a reason why we're in this community together. There's a reason why you're in this membership. It's because I see the potential on the inside of you. I see something greater on the inside of you. And so whereas you just saw purpose, God allowed us to connect because I saw potential. And I knew that the potential could be even greater than your purpose. Because the potential there's no dollar sign that you can put on the potential. There's no cap that you can give to potential. And so I had to break things within people, because when we get stuck on just purpose, then we will give ourselves a ceiling that we cannot break through. We will give ourselves a brick wall that we cannot understand that we built it sometimes because we're so focused on purpose and not realizing the potential. This morning, I need you to realize your potential. See, purpose for a teacher is to teach students. A purpose for a teacher is to educate. But the potential is to change the life of a student who did not have their parents at home. And that teacher is the reason why they went on to college. The potential is always greater. And so I need y'all to say it to yourselves this morning. My potential is greater. Come on. I need you to say it. I need you to believe it this morning. My potential is greater. My potential is greater. Yes, I need to know my purpose, but my potential is greater. Because there's something on the inside of me that can go and that can change something for somebody else. It can change something for someone else. I need you to have this understanding this morning. My potential is greater. So, the purpose of a compass is navigation and orientation. The potential can save lives. Potential is it can reunite people. The potential is it can discover new places. The potential is that it can create memories, but it's not just the fact of the compass itself because the compass couldn't do it alone. It had to be in the hand of someone who knew how to use it. So this is my dilemma this morning. This is why I was so adamant about standing up to that. This is my dilemma this morning is that some of us have put our compass in the hands of the wrong person. And because they were so worried about the purpose, they did not see the potential. And so because they did not see the potential, literally, they would hold us for a period of time. Oh, y'all better catch this. They would hold us for a short period of time and then put us away. I don't know who that's for this morning. And some of you felt rejection because you thought it was just about the purpose and you didn't understand the potential. Some of you felt rejection because only 5 people bought your book. But what you didn't understand is that those 5 people that bought your book went and told other people. And it blessed not only the 5 people that bought your book, but it blessed everybody that they told. That's potential. There's so many that are just focused on the purpose. I've heard people say, "Oh, well, you should be every book that you publish, you should be selling it because the books are to make money." No, books are. That's the purpose of a book is to make money, but the potential of a book is for it to change lives. And if you ever forget that, then there is no reason for you to write. Can we just be honest in this morning? Can we be honest? The purpose of a book is to educate someone, to encourage somebody, but the potential is that it will change somebody's life, that it will make an impact. It's the potential. The purpose is that it'll sell, it'll make money for you. And there's a difference. And this is the thing. When you understand the difference, you'll move differently. When you understand the difference, you will move differently. You will no longer move the same as you've been moving. Why? Because now I'm not just stuck on the purpose. I understand that the purpose is here. I understand that the purpose is for me to sell books. Books make money. Money is how I pay bills. I got that. But now there's potential. And potential is I want women to have their voices heard. What does that look like? What does that feel like? Come on, right? Come on, come on. What does that feel like? What does that look like? Come on. What does that feel like? What does that look like? I have an understanding of something greater than just my purpose. And so I get it. There's going to be a lot of purpose pushers right now. Everybody want to show you how to get to your purpose, how to find your purpose, what to do with your purpose. Can I get y'all to think a little bit bigger this year? Can I get you to think a little bit outside the box this year? Can I get you to do a little something different this year? Can I get you to look at just not just the purpose, but the potential? Can I get you to go and make sure that you are in a person's hands who sees the potential on the inside of you, not just purpose? That they see something greater, they see something magical on the inside of you. Can we get back to having somebody who coaches you, who literally they see something and they see dreams and they're like, yes, and let's go here and let's go there. Let's do this. Oh my goodness, let me connect you with this person. Because this is the thing. When you get to a certain point, when you get to a point when your needle is broken, when your compass only points to yourself, when your compass won't stop spinning, when you get to a point where your compass is broken, then there's something has to be on the inside of you that pushes you to want to get it fixed. Because see, this is the thing. When the purpose cannot be seen, cannot be done, cannot be acquired, there comes a point where we have to have something greater pushing us to want to get that fixed. And the issue comes in is that there's so many people who's not pushing the potential on the inside of you, so you don't want to get the purpose fixed. And so it's great, we'll go and take a class, but we won't act on it. We'll go and get the book because it looked like it was going to be a good read and we never read it. We go and sign up for the webinar and take it and wrote down notes and never go back to the notes. We go and do all of these things because the purpose may be a little broken, but we don't even see the potential because the potential will drive us. Good morning, good morning. The potential will drive us. I need y'all this morning to stay connected to something that drives you to something greater, drives you to something more purposeful, drives you to something great, literally something greater than where you are right now, not something to be seen, but something greater than where you are right now. It's the potential. It's that potential that can shift things. I need you to go bigger. Come on. Stevie said, hey, Vandora. Stevie said, and the best part of it is when it changes your own life. That's what cultivating your it factor did for me. Exactly. I got to go deeper than just what I see right now. I got to go deeper than just what I see right now. So this is the thing. So right now, people are in a space where it's new year, new me. They're trying to figure things out. They're going back to the gym, health and wellness, all of these different things. Thank you, Antoinette. I appreciate you, sis. They going back and forth to things, and they're trying to figure things out. And so they may go and take a class on purpose. They may go and find out some things when it comes to purpose and really invest in some things, right? But there's no potential, that there's nobody holding them that sees potential in them, that realizes that the purpose is great and the potential is there for even greater. The purpose is great. Do not underestimate your purpose. Your purpose is great, and the potential is even greater. So, this is what I want you to do this morning. What do you have? What does something you're doing right now? I don't want you to add nothing else. I don't want you to subtract nothing. What are you doing right now that has potential to make an impact? I want to see it. I want you to share it with the community. What are you doing right now that has the potential to make an impact? I didn't say the potential to make money, the potential to make an impact. Because right now, there's a bunch of money in the world. People are making money from selling air. People are making money from selling hamburgers with gold on it. They're making money from selling jeans with fake dirt on it. They're making money can be made. We need more people that's trying to make an impact. So what are you doing right now? What's on your vision board that has the potential to make an impact? And this is what the thing is. I need you not to be thinking that I need to make an impact everywhere across the world. What is the potential that you see that it can make an impact with one person? One person. I don't even want you to think about I don't want you to think about the global impact. I don't want you to think about the community impact. Who's the one person that one thing that you have on your vision board can impact? Who's the person that book is going to impact? Who are they? Who are they? Because when we think so much about the purpose and not about the potential, then we'll get stuck on the money and not on the impact. And the problem comes in is that we're so focused on the money that when the money don't come in, now we don't know what to do. When the money don't come in, now we quit. We give up. Come on, come on, come on. Brittany said, pulling out information to reduce the stigma around mental health, ways to help people change their thoughts to get out of their own way. Stevie said, I'm helping to grow the foundation of a woman's organization that service is the way to grow community. Exactly. What is that thing that has the potential to serve somebody, to change somebody? See, we get so amped up and then we have the wrong things driving us. That's like you going and saying, I'm going to run. I'm going to run all across the world because I'm going to run across the world because I want people to take pictures of me. But then when you get to the other side of the world and nobody's taking pictures, now you feel deflated. But the thing is, you didn't realize that as you were running, that people were watching you. That as you were running, it made your children look and say, well, if they can run, then I can at least walk. Let me go start walking. And they were able to potentially lose a couple pounds or get in health, get in shape and get healthy. You don't realize that by you running, it can, oh, y'all better catch this. You don't realize that by you running, you went and you shifted the mindset of your pastor. And so now your pastor decided to go and get a personal trainer and start working on their health and wellness. See, we didn't understand the potential. We got to get back to understanding the potential. Because when we get back to understanding the potential, we can go a little further. Come on. Come on. Bandura said, help women to reduce clutter and obtain freedom to live full lives. What is that thing that you are going to do that it will make an impact? What's the impact that it will make? This is the thing. And my auntie, y'all, she's not on here this morning, but y'all have heard her say it before when she's live or when she's talking about things. And when I rebranded, like when I first started my business in 2014, I was very quiet about it. I was just doing whatever I could. I did Avon for a while, I did Herbalife for a while, which is really crazy because as an introvert, none of those fit my personality, but you try to do what you can. And um, I just knew that there was something greater. I would literally, at my full time job, I would have people who would come in who would tell me their whole stories. They would tell me, about their children being on drugs and them taking care of their grandchildren. They would be, I mean, everything from domestic violence to divorce to just drug addiction, everything and anything, overcoming molestation and being a victor over molestation, all of these things. People who did not know me at all would come in and just freely tell me these things. And it was interesting because it was preparation for the stories that you guys have shared with me. It was preparation for the women across the world who have reached out to me, who have said, your story resonates with my story. I understand. I thank you for being so transparent because it changed something on the inside of me. I didn't realize back in 2015 that telling my story was going to go and impact other people. See, I just had a purpose. The purpose was writing the first book. The purpose was writing the book, getting the book out there. I didn't even want to speak. As an introvert, you want me to get on a stage? I didn't even want to speak. I just wanted to write the book. And at some point, I was going to sell the book, and people were going to buy the book and possibly read the book. That's how this thing works, right? And because I didn't see the potential. I didn't see the potential of me doing the World Voice Summit, a virtual summit of global speakers from all over the world coming to educate and empower people. I didn't see that was potential. I didn't see that. He placed people around me that saw it, but I didn't see it. I just wanted to write the book. That was my purpose, right? I'm gonna write the book. How many of y'all, that's where you started? I just want to write the book. I got a story to tell. I got a story to tell. Hey, I got a story to tell. That was how you started. I got a story to tell. I'm gonna tell my story, and then that's it, right? We good. We straight. We straight after that. I started with writing the book, and the potential led to me helping a woman who was in a 30-year domestic violent relationship be able to not just publish one book, but publish eight, not just come out of that and just publish the book, but become a speaker and create her own business. I didn't see that. That was potential. The purpose was just, I was just writing the book. The potential was so much greater. And I know that's not what people are teaching. Come on, come on. Look, come on. I get it, Antoinette. I get it. Antoinette says, I have been having that feeling for the last 2 weeks. I just want to do the book. I just want to start I just want to do a class. One class. I just want to invite some teenagers to my home. Listen, purpose and potential, because I'm going to show y'all something. I did not realize that it was going to make the impact that it did. And so my aunt, she was talking about how when I first started live streaming back in 2015, she was looking and she was like, what is my niece doing? Kept getting notifications from me. And she's like, what is my niecey doing? What is going on? And so she would pop in, she would listen in, and she would share it out. And then, she saw the books being published. And so she said to me, I want to write a book. That was potential. She said, I want to write a book. And I said, okay, great, we can do this. And she said, I ain't say I wanted to write the book today. She said I wanted to write the book, but I ain't say I wanted to write it today. I'm gonna write the book. Give me a second. Y'all know I'll be ready to push y'all off cliffs. To date, she's written and published 5 books. To date, she's done speaking engagements. To date, she just had an opportunity to create a new program at her church for women in domestic violent relationships. Potential. That's potential. See, this is the thing. Ooh, somebody better write this down. Your potential is the spark that can ignite a blaze. Your potential is the spark that can ignite a blaze. And so literally, some of you, you've been looking at, okay, is this, is that? No, and I gotta have this course in place, and I gotta have this in place. And it's sometimes it's not even that. It's the potential. It's the things outside of that. It's the people that you're supporting that you don't even realize. It's the ones that you've helped that you don't even understand where they are right now. It's the people that tune into your broadcast who are crying. It's the people that are tuning into your broadcast that are crying, and they may never comment, they may never share it out, they may never, but they are getting strength from you. That's the potential. The word of God said, what you do to the least of these. And a lot of times we think the least of these are the ones that are not, the ones that don't have, the ones that can't do. No, sometimes the least of these are the ones that you don't even know are there. And your obedience is what you're doing for the least of these. You're showing up is what you're doing for the least of these. You writing the book is what you're doing for the least of these. Sometimes you will never know the person that read your book. Sometimes you'll never meet them. Sometimes you will never know the person that listens to your broadcast. Sometimes you will never understand the impact that you had on their life. Sometimes I've met people who literally said to me, I follow you every day. I'm always watching your broadcast. And I did not know their name. I did not know who they were, but they saw me at an event and came to the event to meet me and said, you don't know this, but you got me through the toughest times in my life. That's potential. That's potential. And so while you have so many others who are just talking about, they're just talking about the purpose. We got to be careful in this year and in this season of not being so focused on the purpose that we forget about the potential. Because what will happen is if something happens with the purpose, then we won't have the energy to fight. But when we realize the potential of what can happen, when you realize that you showing up today, and the comment that you leave today on this broadcast may impact somebody else's life, may give somebody else the assurance that they are in the right space, may give somebody else the aha moment that they needed. It may give somebody else literally the strength that they need to get out the bed this morning. Potential. And I know that this is not a broadcast that people, are literally going to say, oh, yeah, woo, yeah. No, you got to, I get that. Because everything I talk about is not always cute and cuddly. I get it. But I don't want you just to show up. I want you to show up understanding that you have potential to do something for someone else. I want you to go above and beyond just saying, oh, well, I'm going to write the book. It can start with writing a book. Trust me. It starts with writing a book. It starts with writing a book, but it can go so much further. It can go so much further. What are you willing to do? And so I'm saying this on camera. World Voice League community, I see the potential in you. And not only do I see the potential in you, I'm going to push you to see it as well. Because there's somebody who's waiting on you. There's somebody that needs what you have. There's somebody that you can help. And so as we go throughout this year, the reasons we made the changes we've made is because I'm pushing you to see your own potential. Come on. Come on. That's it. And sometimes that's all it is. It starts with just, what are you saying? Come on. What are you doing? We have so much to offer people. And I know that we've been told that we're not great enough. I know that we've been told that we need to add more. We need to do this. We need to sound like this. We need to look like this. I told you, I understand all that. I went through, can I tell y'all something? And this is just an honesty moment. I truly believe that I went through all that I've gone through for you. I went through people telling me I should have makeup on when I'm live. I went through people telling me, uh, you know, everything and anything. I went through that for you because I knew that there would be somebody who would tell you that, and you would need to have somebody to come back to tell you that you're good enough. You're more than enough. You needed somebody to come and push you off the cliff and to say to you, no, you need to be speaking more. Come on. Look, 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 look. Brittany said, this is triggering in a good way. What I want to do is show up and take up space. I deserve and have everything I need inside to show up. I don't need to be silent, a silent member. There's something grand on the inside of you. And this is the thing. There will always be someone who attempts to belittle your potential, but they're not relevant. Not they're not relevant in position of where they are in your life, but they're not relevant in your purpose and potential. Sometimes we got to separate the two. Sometimes we got to have a separation between people that are relevant in our lives and people are relevant in our potential and in our purpose. You can be relevant in my life and not be relevant in my purpose and potential. Come on. I got to understand how to separate the two. You can be relevant in my life and not be relevant in my potential and my purpose because there's a separation of the two. Everybody who's relevant in your life is not going to be relevant in your purpose and your potential. Not everybody's going to value it. Not everybody's going to see you doing it and encourage you in it. Not everybody's going to support you in it. They're just not. It's not meant for them. Some of them can't do it because they don't even understand purpose and potential in their own lives. They don't understand purpose and potential that they have. It's hard to, can I tell y'all, it's hard to support somebody else when you're struggling. It's hard. It's hard to support somebody else when you're struggling to support yourself. And I see so many of us, that's where we were. And so we trying to support ourselves, and we don't understand what that looks like. We don't understand what that means. And so then we say, okay, well, let me go support somebody else. And we end up putting our dreams on a shelf. That's not support. That's not support. Walking in your purpose and your potential is the greatest thing that you can do in the world. The greatest. It doesn't matter if you have a bakery. It doesn't matter if you create shoestrings for a living. Showing up with purpose and potential is the greatest thing that you can do in the world. Because we never know who's going to impact. It's the greatest thing you can do in the world. So make a stance. Determine that you're going to stand up, that you're going to stand out, that you're not going to go and just fit in. This is the statement I want y'all to say, and I want to see it coming up and down the screen. My potential is too great for me to be average. My potential is too great for me to be average. And that's average in my thinking, average in my actions, average in what I say, average in who I connect with. My potential is too great for me to be average. And I need you to grab a hold of that with both hands and do not let go. My potential is too great for me to be average. The world will push you to be average. Your potential will push you to be great. The world will push you to be average. Your potential will push you to be great. My potential is too great for me to be average. It'll shift how I show up. It'll shift how I engage with people. It'll shift how I interact with people. It'll shift how I speak. I don't have to belittle people and talk down to them. My potential is too great for me to be average. It's too great for me to be average. I don't have to be average. I wasn't called to be average. Come on. I wasn't called to be average. I wasn't called to have average conversations. I wasn't called to have average business deals. I don't know if y'all catching it this morning. I want y'all to fully catch this. I wasn't called to have average business deals. I wasn't called to do average books. I wasn't called to have an average podcast. I wasn't called to have an average blog. I wasn't called to have an average business. I was not called to have average anything. My potential is too great for me to be average. It's too great for me to be average. And so when I look at a compass, the purpose of a compass is orientation and navigation. The potential can save lives. The purpose of a compass is navigation and orientation. The potential can save lives. The potential can find and discover new places. The potential can reunite people. The potential is greater. The potential is greater. Good morning. Good morning. The potential is greater. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stevie just said it. I put it on the screen for y'all to see it. Come on. I was called to life changing and game changing work. That's what I was called to do. Potential is greater. I was called to something amazing. And man, it has the potential to do something even better than what I could ever imagine. Has the potential to do something. I need y'all to grab a hold of this, but I also need you to make sure that you share this with somebody. And you don't have to share it in the video. I want you to go and literally share this with somebody. I need you to go and say to somebody, the same way that you just said, my potential is greater, is too great for me to be average. I need you to walk to somebody today and I need you to tell them your potential is too great for you to be average. I need you to get on the phone with somebody today and tell them your potential is too great for you to be average. I need you to connect with somebody today and say, listen, and then they ask you, well, where'd that come from? Because I don't want you to walk them into it. I just want you to walk up to them and I want you to say, your potential is too great for you to be average. I need us to stop doing baby steps. I need us to do something bold today. So in your boldness, I need you to walk up to someone and say, your potential is too great for you to be average. And you don't got to say nothing else. You don't have to say anything else. Your potential is too great for you to be average. I need y'all to make a difference today. Come on. Come on. I need y'all to make a difference today. I need y'all to make a difference today. And it can be someone you know, it can be someone that you don't know. Good morning. It can be someone you know, it can be somebody you don't know. But I need you to have the understanding, first and foremost, you say it for yourself. My potential is too great for me to be average. And then I need you to walk up to someone today and you say, your potential is too great for you to be average. And that's it. No explanation. Let it sizzle in they shanana. Let it go ahead and filter in they shanana. So that way they can get that. And that is the seed that you will plant today. Oh, y'all better come on. Y'all better come on. Y'all better come on. That is the seed that you will plant today. Your potential is too great for you to be average. That is what you say to someone. That is your seed to plant today. I am giving seed. Ooh. I am giving seed to the sower this morning. I am giving seed to the sowers this morning. And that is what I need you to do. So as sowers of seed, as carriers of seed, I need you to go and sow seed today. You got what you needed. You were here on the broadcast. You caught the replay. You caught this info. You caught this brick fast and furious. You caught this morning. I need you to go and tell it to somebody else. Your potential is too great for you to be average. Because guess what? 2020 is not a year for us to be average. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Antoinette, I'm about to go post it on my page. I need people to have this understanding. Your potential is too great for you to be average. Somebody's a teacher and you need to say this to your students today. During every class, before every class starts, you need to say this to your students. Your potential is too great for you to be average. Some of you are ministers and you need to send out a text message to your deacons and deaconesses and you need to say to them, your potential is too great for you to be average. We're going to do something grand today. We're going to sow some seeds today. Some of you, you need to text that to your spouse. Your potential is too great for you to be average. Some of you, you need to text it to your children. Your potential is too great for you to be average. It's too great for you to be average. You need to send it because the compass has a purpose, but it also has potential. You have purpose and potential. You don't have one or the other, you have both. You have both. And when they ask you why you said it, well, just tell them this little short lady, this unicorn on she was over on a video and she told me that I needed to, she made me say it for myself first. And then she told me that I needed to share it. I need to go and pay it forward. I needed to go and tell a couple people that their potential was too great for them to be average. I want you to come back and tell me what the conversation felt like. What happened during the conversation? When you say it to your students, I want you to come back and tell me what the students did. They probably gonna look at you and go, Miss So and So, Mr. So and So, done lost it. He done went a little. he had a little too much coffee this morning. What is going on? Did y'all see him put something in his coffee cup? What is going on? Determined to be greater. Determine that you will be greater. And that's what I need y'all to understand. No ifs, ands, or buts, no excuses. You have it for yourself. My potential is greater. It's too great for me to be average. And then I need you to go sow that seed in someone else today. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining me on this journey for the Broken Compass series. Listen, we are in day 5, 6. This is day 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3. We did 4 last week. Yeah, this is day 6. I'm saying 5. Y'all know I'd be a day off. Don't judge me. This is day 6. We have 5 other days, and you can go check those out over on the YouTube channel. Look up Out to These Pelzer, and I'll pop right up. My channel should pop right up. But go check out the previous videos if you haven't done so already. A few of them are still here, but the rest are over on the YouTube channel. Why? Because listen, we trying to get this out to the world. We want people to shift. We want people to not just get the rah rah. I want you to take action. And so with taking action, that means, listen, it got to be put in front of you on a consistent basis because you need it. It got to be put in front of you on a consistent basis because you need it. That part. Oh, thank you so much, Stevie. I'm absolutely loving this series. And I thought it was going to only be last week. It trickled over into this week. So we have 2 more days for the series. Now, tomorrow is interesting because he already like kind of downloaded tomorrow, and it's the compass versus a GPS, which is kind of, like it's like old school versus new school, but but I'm not gonna come at nobody's necks. I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna be, giving dousing nobody's fire, but I do want you guys to see why I feel as though he had us do compass as opposed to GPS, because you will hear a lot of people talk about a GPS system as opposed to a compass. But I already have my notes for tomorrow. I'm hyped. So tomorrow is the compass versus the GPS, and then of course then we have one more day after that. So I'm super excited to be bringing y'all. Listen. Ah, thank you for coming in. Thank you guys for supporting and sharing it out. You guys really have been rocking it out. We've had so many views on the different broadcasts, and just people coming back, messaging me, connecting, and asking questions. I absolutely love it. That's what World Voice League is all about. Make sure that you come join in the community. We're gonna keep the conversations rolling and going. And not just that, guys, it's all about, listen, it's all about making sure that we help each other. It is. It's about making sure that we help each other, we support people. Because guess what? Look, Look. Oh, so I normally start at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time is what time I normally go live about 8:15, 8:20 Eastern Standard Time, and then we rock it out from there. And I try to do less than an hour, but we've been like hitting that hour mark every week. I mean every day. We've been hitting like 50 minutes, hour. So yeah, it's usually about an hour, but I start at like 8:15. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. I love it. Yes, come on, Stevie. Yes. Hashtag connect, collaborate, and change. That's what we are all about. So I super duper love you guys. Yes, I super duper love you guys. Looking forward to great things, hearing some great things. And remember, don't forget to sow your seed today. Make sure that you give people that message so that way we can make some changes happen. I appreciate you guys. And until next time, don't forget to press it out. See ya.